The black community is so stupid for praising DDG for doing the bare minimums, and Halle is really a saint and a savior, while other people are also showing photos and videos.
But this is why I'm not even gonna lie, bro, and I need to stamp it right now, bro. Trilly chop. Y'all see me, bro? Y'all see me, bro? I'm cut. Yeah, I'm done cut, bro. Like, yo, chill. I can't even get my hoodie right. Y'all already know what it is. But like, Trilly cut, bro. Like, y'all peeping game. Real talk. Like, I ain't on nothing. I'm not monging them nothing like that. Like, come on, bro. I can't even. Stupid ass. Like, it is what it is. But like, if you seriously think about it, I'm not even putting my glasses back on. I don't even care right now. If you seriously think about it, this is a good example of why you should never make relationship content. And sometimes, you know, it does go good. Sometimes it does. Like, you could make some cutesy type of John, and like it seems like the relationship is wholesome. But then again, y'all also playing characters, so how do we know? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But that's also a good thing, because again, you don't want to play into too much parasociality. But even that factor, right? If the like in this day and age, especially in 2025, big social media age, if the most minuscule thing happens in your relationship and drama starts to happen, it's over. Because why? Y'all built your whole content like empire based on a relationship. So heads are always going to take sides, bro. They're always going to take sides. And this is a perfect representation of what Halle Bell and DDG's relationship is. Heads are always going to take sides, right? Y'all already know what it is, baby. What's cracking? What's up? I ain't gonna lie, y'all saw title thumbnail. Yeah, DDG, Halle Bell. We got more drama. Tough. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't know, they got a son. DDG has talked about his son in the song Pink Dress, and he's, you know, his son actually became a meme. I ain't gonna lie. That one job, he's like looking over it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That meme is type OD funny. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, a lot of people are accusing him for using a son for clout and like attention and junk like that. And I'm not gonna lie, they have a fair point. They are using a kid. Like, literally, one of the lines in Pink Dreads is like, what's the junk? How's the line go again? You said, Nick, you know what I'm saying? N's really mad because I turned my son up litter than he didn't even turn one. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he's literally trying to show off his son, you know. I think he said actually in a clip, like, where he's trying to build his son like a platform or whatever. And I'm like in sentiment, that's cool, but like, at the same time, that could end up ruining a kid, because, you know, shoot, it's already bad enough with jits on the internet. They getting exposed to all this bad junk, bro. These sites limited to supposed to be 18 only, the hub and junk like that. Don't want to go on the hub jits. You know what I'm saying? You could just easily click through, and it's like, yeah, it's already bad enough. Like, they need to raise the age limit. I can't lie, but they not gonna do that, bro. It's too profitable off these jits, bro. Shilling OnlyFans on them. Anyway, DDG, Halle Bell, they got a whole nother drama going on because of this. So y'all already know we gotta get into it, gel about it. So let's do it. Yo, man, shout out Omar, man. Omeezy. Yeah. We got DDG and Hell are using their child for attention. Y'all already know what it is. If you want to check out the OG video, baby, down description. First link. Y'all already know. Go shout out to Omar. Been watching his vids. Let's get into it. Gangsta. Slide it over.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself.
And so the level heads in this situation would probably say, well, one parent is sick, the other parent should take care of the child in question during this specific time. It's a respiratory infection or virus or whatever the case may be. It could spread, but again, that's an ideal world. And
it might be able to spread to the baby. Would it not be? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, still, you wouldn't want to put the baby at risk.
Saw a lot of people this weekend hop on DDG's side.
My bad, let me read that.
It spread, but again, that's an ideal world. And I saw a lot of
Halle doesn't understand that DDG is deeply jealous of her, but she'll learn her lesson soon enough. Men who are jealous of you will always be out to sabotage the, you know what I'm saying, the F out of you, out of what you got going on. Bro. Gangsta. He got his own platform. What are we talking about? Like, yeah, I get it now. Halle Bell, she's on her like celebrity status here, you know what I'm saying? She was in a Little Mermaid. She's obviously a singer. She's got her own brands, all that type of jazz. But like, bro, DDG also has his own platform. He's been a YouTuber for like almost like what, a decade now. You know what I'm saying? He's got his own, you know, songs. You know, that whole music career. Obviously, got songs with platinum. You know, platinum records. Like, bro, he's good. I don't think he has to be jealous of her. Like, bro, they have a kid together. They're both parents. Like, that type of John shouldn't even matter at this point. Even if they are separated or whatever, like, the jealousy factor is dead. Like, you need to worry about, most importantly, your kid. Your kid should always be number one. So this type of Twitter John is the usual, though. It's just stupid.
People this weekend hop on DDG's side, say that Halle Bailey was this, that, and the third. And this is my problem. Not only because those people are parasocial, which I'll get into in 2 seconds, is that jumping the gun can leave you looking stupid, because now we have DDG going online previewing latest songs where he is seemingly trying to antagonize the entire situation and his baby mama by doing stupid measures like this.
Don't take my son, cause he all I got.
See, yo, to look into the Joe, like, like who? Like,
I'm just having fun. I don't love these stocks. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Tryna make me pay to see my son. They gon' make me hot. That'll make me pissed. That'll make me sick. Playing games like Twitch. Can you make a bottle right now? You fussing. I'm not pulling out. I'm busting. I would hit her from the back. I'm making a cream.
yo, man, this coming off the pink dreads. No. Was some Illuminati right, bro? Doodoo garbage? Oh, no.
Why you keep being
What the fuck are we doing?
Oh my God, that's a crazy line. Now, you would think that the parent who was abrasive to even bringing these things on the internet in the first place, you know, despite however he's been dealing with the issue behind closed doors, would just be a little bit more professional.
Shoot, I always catch them right before they go off screen. Halle Bailey reacts to DDG bringing their son on Halo's stream. Oh, I remember seeing this. I wasn't told or notified. I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I remember this whole John. And she put out the tweet saying that, like, she was justified to, you know what I'm saying, protect her kid or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, this show wasn't like, I feel like obviously kids shouldn't be exposed to social media so young because it could potentially lead to, you know, them getting into dangerous interactions and all that. But in a factor like this was more in portrayal of being wholesome than it was like being predatory on the child. Like, you know what I'm saying? It like, obviously, the factor is that like Kai was, you know, being a little uncle, yada yada, content creator uncle, like, yo, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, give gifts to, you know, DDG's kid or whatever. But this was, I feel like, at least the way to stream it wasn't in no factor like, oh yeah, bro, we're really just gonna use this kid, we're gonna suck them joy out of this kid, we gotta make sure that Joan is, it's in the camera, we gotta make sure we make the most money, bro. Sat these bulls, like, nah, like, this was more like, okay, yeah, obviously, like, it would be cool. We're both big content creators, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool. You know, I got a son, you know what I'm saying? I'm incorporating my son more into my content. This would be like, you know, this would be some cool, cute John. I mean, I guess you could say I'm biased too because I like Kai, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, DDG be having, you know, some cool moments then and there, but also some bad takes. But then you could say the same thing for Kai. But I don't know. Let me know. The whole thing is, though, like, between them, like, it's just, it just be bad on both sides between DDG and Halle Bell because, like, I need to just at least be able to work together more for y'all kid, bro. Just on that factor alone.
Place, you know, despite however he's been dealing with the issue behind closed doors, would just be a little bit more professional, just a little bit more classy in the situation. Again, not fuel the fire that people have for him in these regards by saying all this is for internet clout for you, all this is for fame. You are just using your son in this situation to further views. No, that's too easy. That's too easy. That's not who DDG is. Obviously, he doesn't want to get too messy, right? That's why he just won't bring it to court.
Everybody's saying go to court, do this and that. The reason I don't want to is because it's going to get extremely messy and it don't have to happen. And it's going to get to a point where, but it ain't going to go how I think it's in like her best interest to not want to go to court either. When we can just have a clear understanding. All right, cool. Like I want to pick my son up, take him to dinner.
Cause like, yeah, like, and I feel DDG too, because the court system, especially when it comes to these Jones, like it's very biased. We could all admit there's a double standard in the court system. When it comes to family matters, especially like, yo, the custody of the child, like, bro, it began messy. Like, they usually take the mommy most of the time, even though the mom may be in a struggling situation, but neither of them are. But I can see where it goes, because obviously it goes to the child support thing, and then, you know, DDG, you probably get a good portion of his income per month sapped up real quick, having to pay child support, and then it gets into the genre. It's like, oh yeah, you got to pay this much in child support, but does it really cost this much for, you know what I'm saying, an infant, a little kid, like, and then that whole thing is bad. So I obviously understand both sides.
If you really want them, I'll bring them right back. It's not a problem. We go to court, the judge gonna give me some time. And when I got the time, nigga, I'ma do whatever I want with my son. When y'all see me streaming with girls and shit.
I don't understand why he keeps putting this shit on the internet. I don't understand why either of them put this on the internet. Now, I agree.
That's what I'm saying. No, and I do agree with Omar there too. Like, this is stuff that needs to be handled behind the scenes. And I always say that, like, your family, Johns, especially like your fam, you should keep that majority behind scenes. Like, obviously, if you bring your fam on a stream or whatever, like how Kai be doing, like, yeah, his mom be on stream or whatever, but like, bro's not getting the full details. You're not seeing a whole text message chats and all that. Like, nah, like, at least like the real personal Johns. Like, never. Like, but yeah, the real family personal stuff, and even not even just family, but other, like, you know, people's and conversations and even business conversations, stuff like that, obviously, yo, you gotta keep that on the lowdown. Like, some heads be exposing all their business. Like, I get if you want to be transparent, but like, yo, I didn't need to see right through you. I did not need to see right through you. Like, sheesh.
That courts shouldn't necessarily be involved, but again, these are complex situations. This is why people on the outside really shouldn't be giving commentary about this and saying who is right, who is wrong, who is left, who is right. Everybody's not in it. We're all getting pieces of the story from highly emotional people. You see, the idea of things getting too messy to me doesn't make too much sense. One, you probably wouldn't bring it to the internet if you didn't want it to be messy in court. Now you're okay with it being messy on the internet because it actually is messy on the internet. And then you're also not even getting anything out of bringing it to the internet, but attacks on her, attacks on you, and child still not in your arms. Like, you're literally not getting anything. You get to make more money, get more views and stuff like that, but other than that, you're not getting the outcome that you desired. At least that's the one that you're displaying. And this kind of brings me to my whole point as to why I feel like DDG in this situation is hypocritical. This whole situation doesn't just start here. This started a couple months ago.
True. I mean, that is a factor that is true. Like, this, again, like we were talking about earlier, this has its own controversies. I don't think it was too malicious in the act of doing this, like of bringing, you know what I'm saying, Halo on stream, but like, obviously it could be seen in a negative way, because you should not be exposing children to, you know what I'm saying, social medias and this type of, you know what I'm saying, attention at this young of an age, and pretty much for the majority of like a child's age, bro, even being a teenage shit.
Ago when Halle Bailey reacted to DDG bringing Halo on Kai Cenat's stream. She wasn't too happy about seeing her child be strolled onto the camera in a purse, man bag, whatever the case may be, by her baby daddy. So she went to Twitter and tried to activate her audience. Now, granted, we're trying to paint the picture of a perfect world. DDG is able to have his baby whenever he wants, you know, go to dinner, bring him back,
and not that I was even too biased
him.
against her, but nah, like, heads were giving her a ton of backlash for that tweet. Like really, if you go back and check, bro, check out me and the boss page. We covered this.
Etc., etc. And then also Halle is notified where the baby is shown at, whether they're going to be on public, showcased here, this, that, and the third, and they both have say-so. Almost like beyond co-parenting type situation. But I think that there was a lot of overreaction, and there was some truth in that situation, because to be honest with you, she used that opportunity to weaponize her audience.
And that is also true as well.
To be honest with you, she used that.
I'm so sick of people thinking it's okay to speak on my career and my child. Leave us alone. I rebuke every negative word on this app, and I hope the people who are so concerned about my life put that energy into themselves. God will continue to cover and protect my family. And like, I feel where she's coming from, because like, again, like, it's on that parasocial tip back when this, you know what I'm saying, this was, you know, this specific John with their whole, like, you know what I'm saying, baby mama drama, baby daddy drama going on, like back when me and the boss covered it. But like, even still, like, I understand where she's coming from, because as a parent and with your own family, that, again, like I was saying earlier, is private, and like, that should be covered behind the scenes, and heads really don't have that right to speak on your junk, because they don't know anything, because it's just parasocial bull speaking behind the screen, speaking with the, you know what I'm saying, thumbs tapping on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, tapping on all these other apps. But at the same time, it's like, yo, you were trying to shed, like, you know what I'm saying, DDG in a negative light, and it did seem like you obviously had a lot of bias, and I understand why she would have it, but like, even still though, like, I don't think what DDG was doing was so malicious, but I do agree he should have asked, like, you know what I'm saying, your consent for this as well, for the majority. But hey, listen, that's for them to handle. They need to handle this behind the scenes for the majority part, and that's what I was saying. Even still, like, going off Omar.
That opportunity to weaponize her audience. I still with a lot of the comments saying that, you know, hey, it's his baby. He doesn't necessarily have to notify you at every single moment, etc., etc.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, not at every single moment, but I mean, he should have, like, he could ask. Like, he could obviously ask. Like, because at the end of the day, like, that still is the mother of your child. She should majority know for the most part where, like, Halo was at. But even still, it's not like, okay, all right, yo, we just went through the door frame. All right, yo, we just went up the stairs. Yo, we just walked in the room. Yo, like we just sat down in the chair. Like we don't need to be doing that shit.
Also stood on the side of it would be nice to be notified. We should be able to make decisions on how we portray our baby, etc., etc. But this is the co-parenting game that we've decided to play. And so when she took the internet, I personally felt like she galvanized, or attempted to at least galvanize, her audience and say, hey, this guy is a bad dad. I'm painting this picture of him, etc., etc.
Yeah, like
because he is not
bias.
the person that he thinks he is. He's not notifying me about all these situations. Look at what's happening on Kai's stream, blase, blase, blah, etc., etc. And the reality was, Halo just went on there to receive what seemed to be some birthday gifts.
And
so
that's exactly what I was saying earlier too, speaking on that more in the beginning, because like, yeah, like when you saw that stream, it was just like some cute, like Kai playing uncle or whatever, just giving Halo mad gifts. Like how, in what way is that truly malicious? Like even looking from the perspective of Haley, and even if like she wasn't really asked, consent of Halo being on stream, like was the stream itself on the intention being like malicious and predarized towards Halo? No. We're giving the baby gifts. The baby's gonna like the gifts, the toys and all that. You know, baby's got the ADHD, brain rot, cocoa melon. Like they're gonna love this jazz. You know what I'm saying? But even in still, Halo's at that age too where, like, you know what I'm saying, will Halo be remembering most of this? Probably not. Is that an excuse? No, though. But take it how you will. We gonna see. Will this affect Halo in the future? We shall see. Could it? Yes. But again, we'll see.
We got the backlash from that. She issued an apology statement saying that, yesterday maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo is always safe with his dad. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thanks, Kai, for the gifts for you.
That y'all have you cry, because I'm like, oof, heads ain't going like this. You didn't, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, it's giving that dream effect, like, oof, I'm getting beat by my audience, bro. I'm getting bitched by my audience, boy. It's bad works. Oof, I don't know. But this is the initial reaction you should have, like, said, like this right here. Not like, you obviously you don't need this part because this is obviously in hindsight. But like this part, I know that Halo's always say with his dad, I just don't like finding out the rest of the world with my baby doing things together. This is what you should have said. This right here would have been way better for you.
In Halo, he remembers that day quite vividly, because
that's one situation where it's like that's one situation where you can kind of compare it to what's going on. You feel me? Like, why do I need permission to go on a live stream and this nigga Kai and probably spent a couple bands on gifts for him? Why? Like, I was going through it during that live stream. Like, my phone was getting blown. You would have thought I was bringing him to Afghanistan or something to fight in the war.
That's crazy.
Yeah, word, chill.
Now, Halle is definitely not absolved of any sort of criticism in these conversations, because she's been doing the exact same things for a long time. Now, I know that there's some sort of sliding scale or whatever the case may be of her putting Halo on her Instagram story.
Cause yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's her name? Haley Bell was taking all these pictures, and like he has heads will say like, oh well, it's like pictures for memories and all that type of jazz. And like, yeah, I understand that if you put them framed on the wall, but like, bro, she posting these same jumps on Instagram and all these different spots. It's like, you're basically doing the same thing. If DDG is like, yo, he's using my baby for content, yada yada, this, that, and the third, you are as well, baby. babe, you are as well. Like, what are we sitting here talking about? We know what we're doing here.
Or her Snapchat story or whatever the case may be. End of the day, she is still showcasing her child, which is a complete disregard of her previous morals about being a private person on the internet. Only smoke that I have for both of them, and I've been alluding to it in this whole situation, is during that time, Halle was definitely weaponizing and galvanizing her audience to try to go against DDG, try to attack DDG, paint him in the light of being a bad parent, paint him in the light of being irresponsible of his child, etc., etc. And I 100% condemn that. My only question is, in this situation here, how is that any different? We know the sort of connotations that go with being labeled bitter baby mamas, keeping children away from their father, not allowing you to...
Not good optics, baby. The worst ones. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because then it just gives pettiness. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the love of babies be saying. Shout out y'all. It's giving pettiness. Like, it's giving super petty. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, if the father wants to be in the child's life, even like we were speaking on in the other vid, bro, with the Dr. Umar jump. Like, if the father wants to be in the life, you should let him, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of pops these days be doing bad. Like, you're not doing good, big bro. That's not you. You're not picking up responsibilities. Y'all not giving y'all children TLC. Come on, lock in. But if they want to be, let them, please. Like, that's a great thing. Like, we shouldn't be barring children from their fathers because you feel a personal vendetta because a relationship did not work out. Like, that's childish. Like, that truly is.
See their son, etc., etc., and all that's gonna do is bring your audience over to these people.
I'm not even trying to say Halle is a mean person like that. Actually, bro, she be telling y'all. She tells you that she's not. She be saying, I know I look like a nice girl all the time and shit, but like, that's really my sister. I'm really like the crazy one. Like, I'm actually fucking. She be telling y'all, best little girl, Little Mermaid, innocent Disney princess. Bro, she is.
I'm at the point where heads be acting on social media where they whole life be becoming content. I'm not even saying Haley's whole life is content and all that type of John, but like, yo, I'm just gonna take what heads say at face value at this point. Like, it's obvious to tell when someone's being sarcastic or telling a joke or something like that. But like, yo, some of these heads, bro, they be saying John. I'm like, yeah, nah, I believe it. Like, John, I always say Johnny Smiley. I always bring it up. I always repeat it. Johnny Smiley, you said bar for bar. Yo, why do I do this? Heads said, why would I do this? For the clout, for money. Like, he said it directly. Like, it's stamped. He kept it a buck. He doing exactly that. And these bulls, shoot, they on that. So if she's saying this, oh yeah, I'm probably really a mean girl. I'm probably crazy. Hey, baby. You probably are. I don't know. You lying to me, babe?
She be telling y'all, yo, I'm literally the mean one out of us too. They don't give a fuck.
I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will.
Why I think it's nasty in either of these situations is that we only have snapshots, and those snapshots do not tell the entirety of the story. So now you're gonna have people creating crazy ass parasocial.
Yeah, they're gonna start creating like these scenarios in their head and start creating like these imaginary timelines of like what's actually going on in the situation. And like Omar is saying, it just gets to that super parasocial level. But this is the type of Jones you cultivate when you start posting these hypocritical things. You know what I'm saying? And that's on both ends for both of them. But hey, bro, they not gonna learn it. No, boy. I mean, hopefully they do, because again, like I said, for Halo's sake, like for the children's sake, like, yo, we need to smooth this out so the child could have an excellent, great TLC-filled life being raised.
Relationships about DDG, about Halle Bailey, and the different critiques.
So now if y'all don't see me with my son every day, y'all know I stream every day. Every day I don't see my son, I'ma number it. Let's see. I know she gonna let me see my son now. This is the only way. Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son. Only if we on.
Okay, I was about to say, okay, so there's a difference here, because then technically right here he would be weaponizing his audience, because then it's like, all right, if he starts numbering, especially on streams, then the people on streams are going to go to her socials, start putting pressure on her to, you know what I'm saying, like, obviously, like, free DDG, let DDG see his son, oh, you're being a petty baby mother, this, that, and the third. So I ain't gonna lie, like, obviously we see what this is implying. But if it's coming to the factor, like, and that's not me even trying to justify it, but I can see, like, just seeing where DG coming from. But if it's on a factor where even behind closed doors trying to handle this off the internet, not even saying things online, on stream, on clips, none of that, and, like, it's, like, he's still not able to see Halo, like, yeah, nah, like, sometimes you gotta take it to the measures. Like, if we not get, he said he don't want to go lawyer route, I think he should, at this point, if it's getting that bad, go that route, because it's like, Jesus Christ, right? Like, come on, man. Like I said, we gotta make sure the kids is good. But like, if it's getting that bad, I mean, hey, some heads take very drastic action.
Good, if we on perfect terms and she around, is cool. But if we not, I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like, whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who she fucking, who she talk to, who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with. I don't give a fuck. I care about my son.
He said who she fucking.
That's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated.
Somebody's been a freaky frog boy. Freaky frog.
That's the only way she can get under my skin, because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together.
Now, I do see that this may be some commonality, and the hit dogs are literally hollering on social media. There are people saying, you know, what DDG did is disgusting, or the black community is so stupid for praising DDG for doing the bare minimums, and Halle is really a saint and a savior, while other people are also showing photos and videos.
But this is why I'm not even gonna lie, bro, and I need to stamp it right now. Bro, Trilly chop. Y'all see me, bro? I'm cut. Yeah, I'm done cut, bro. Like, yo, chill. I can't even get my hoodie right. Y'all already know what it is. But like, Trilly cut, bro. Like, y'all peeping game. Real talk. Like, I ain't on nothing. I'm not monging them nothing like that. Like, come on, bro. I can't even. Stupid ass. Like, it is what it is. But like, if you seriously think about it, I'm not even putting my glasses back on. I don't even care right now. If you seriously think about it, this is a good example of why you should never make relationship content. And sometimes, it does go good. Sometimes it does. Like, you could make some cutesy type of John, and like it seems like the relationship is wholesome. But then again, y'all also playing characters, so how do we know? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But that's also a good thing, because again, you don't want to play into too much parasociality. But even that factor, right? If the like in this day and age, especially in 2025, big social media age, if the most minuscule thing happens in your relationship and drama starts to happen, it's over. Because why? Y'all built your whole content like empire based on a relationship. So heads are always going to take sides, bro. They're always going to take sides. And this is a perfect representation of what Halle Bell and DDG's relationship is. Heads are always going to take sides, right? So then that divides your audience. And then it creates like a war, bro. I ain't gonna lie. A good example of this is also like Hassan versus H3. Like, you know what I'm saying? You decline. Your audiences take a divide, and they gonna have to take a side. So then things get really toxic, and you end up like things like this. Because together, you know what I'm saying, when they were together, it's cool. Like, yo, this very famous actor, you know what I'm saying, singer is with this very famous content creator. This is awesome. They're mixing their audiences. This is cool. We really haven't seen Jones like this before, you know what I'm saying? Because, content creators still was under like actors, Grammys, all this type of jazz. Bro, when you mix these content relationships, bro, these like, you know what I'm saying, online relationships and John like that, it's just bound to ruin it. Because once that audience is divided, the sides is chosen, it gets toxic on each one. Then if you have children involved, even if they're not using the content, like, or in the content, which Halo is, and that even adds another dynamic we just discussed earlier, bro, overall it just cooks you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Because then, like, things are always just gonna be back and forth. Like, even if y'all stay good, get together, like, like, even if y'all stay good, like, hey, I have a minor disagreement or some John like that or whatever, or it's not even that big. Even still, from stuff like that, and y'all are good yourselves, since y'all have this online relationship and people have these parasocial Johns attached to y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, relationship, bruh, it's always gonna cause some type of divide and pressure. And then if you have kids involved, which, like I was saying off Halo, or not, even if they're not on cam, bro, it could bleed into that. Then now you're dealing with what they're dealing with, where now we going over problems with the custody of the kid, and we don't know who's gonna get the kid, and now we gotta decide the custody of our child and where our child is at and which home our child gotta be at based off literally just emotions. Like, it's just not good, babe. It's just not good at all. I'm not gonna cap. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't see Jack. Oh God. But tough.
Her literally rebuking that sort of label, because that's not who she is. All in all, these people know nothing about these people. Stop being in their business. Stop allowing DDG and Halle to invite you into the group chat and make criticisms on each other, when at the end of the day, they're the ones that have to co-parent. They're the ones that have to, figure this situation out. Take him to court. Like, come to some sort of middle ground. There's a better.
Literally what I was saying. Like, honestly, at this point, if it's that bad, you just gotta take it to court. It's unfortunate with how, like, again, the court system goes and all that, especially with the custody Jones, like I was talking about even earlier in the vid. But if it's that bad, that's where it's gotta go.
Situation or conclusion that can be had, as opposed to going on the internet, blasting these people, and feeling stupid at the end because you don't know them.
Twitch just announced that there's some pretty.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, man. Shout out Omar. Y'all already know what it is, gang. That was DDG and Halle are using their child for attention. If you guys want to watch the OG vid, that boy will be down in the description. First link. Go shout out to Omar Omizi. Been watching him all the time, like I said in the beginning, yo. Making the good vids out here, bro. Big drama. Go shout out love. But yo, final opinions and conjecture. Yeah, man. It's just... They gotta work this joint out, and again, like that's the obvious thing. Like, duh, they obviously need to work this out because like, what's going on here? But more like in the factor of like they gotta get this joint together and figure out how to come to this equilibrium within like the bounds within their relationship, because obviously they're not together, separated. But obviously, since they have a child, they're connected for the rest of their lives. So they need to come to that common ground just based off like the respect and not based off just what emotion they're feeling that day, just general, like they just generally need to have that respect for each other or whatever, or get to an agreement to where they can handle it, you know what I'm saying, the conversations and serious matters of like, yo, all right, here's how we're going to do the scheduling of who's, you know what I'm saying, have custody of the child, or what week, you know what I'm saying, or what day. It's just overall bad baby mother, baby father drama. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how it gets with these dramas. But y'all already know what it is, though. Like I said, if you want to watch the OG vid, description. Shout out Omar again. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.